see if we have sound. Sound check, sound check. Yeah, we do. Okay, too easy.
Literally, thank you for showing me that.
Oh my gosh, of course.
Changed my life.
Yeah, it will change your life.
I was legit so stressed on Monday. Like, I couldn't even greet people because I was like, I added her because I didn't see her because she was pre-checked, and then she was kind of late. So then it was also like towards like going to class, and then it said like missing like membership, but then she told me it was on ClassPass, and I noticed that other people, like, it was saying ClassPass, but then she was like, you have to make sure people are paid. So I was like, what do I do? So I asked the teacher, she was like standing by me. I was like, oh, do you know why it says that? She's like, she's already added. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't see her. I'm sorry. Like, literally, I was dying, and I was like, I shouldn't be here.
No, you should be here, and it's all gonna go well.
Good morning. Good. How you doing?
No problem. Here, I'll get you to try. Okay, now you need to add her. Yep.
Can I just get your name?
Oh, it's Christine Keating.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning. You made it.
Oh, now I was listening to the desk.
What?
I didn't connect that you were on the desk.
Surprise. It's in enough live stream. These two lovely ladies will help you out, though.
Okay, I did not sign up. Can you look me up?
Yeah.
Erin, E-R-N.
B-A-E-T.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Cool, thank you.
I'm a little fast no Bromberry.
Gotcha.
Okay, wait, yeah, how much better is
So
this?
much easier.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you showed me this. How did you discover this?
So both my roommates do this as well,
Oh, okay.
and I came home after my first shift, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so stressful, my computer's so slow, like, if one thing happens, then you just feel so not good.
And there's like people standing
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And then my roommate was like, wait, use the iPad, I always use the iPad. And you're like, yes. Yeah.
I'm so glad you showed me this.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, what if someone like why something would take me
So long. Yeah. Yeah.
It never runs this smoothly. I'm so pleased.
I know. It's like good vibes today.
Yes, yes. We're like post full moon. Things are functioning.
Yes.
How was this weekend?
It's good.
Yeah.
It was really good. I spent a long time in a kayak looking at birds, and I got very sunburned, but
Yeah, it was.
So
The
worth it.
sun was pretty intense. Yeah. My mom had a very good time. She was there on Saturday.
nice.
I don't know if it was both days. Very
Yeah, it
exciting.
was like Wednesday through Sunday.
Oh,
I think
okay.
there's even a trip on Monday.
Wow.
For people who like came here and didn't see the bird.
Yeah.
The bird that they came for, they got to go out on a special trip like with these events.
My mom was there all day. Draw a little bird on this rock or something. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Waiting on anyone else?
Nope.
Okay. What did you say?
I'm
Alright, let's do it.
Thank you so much. And so excited.
You as well.
Thank you.
Have a great class, both of you guys.
Thank you. I'm gonna close this door.
Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, I usually live stream Mondays, but it wasn't functioning on Monday, so I switched to today. 8:30. That one's just straight Hatha. We do a little bit of breath, but it's not so integrated. just Hatha pranayama. I'm gonna turn the fans off, yeah? I feel like there are a lot at the start of the class. Good morning, good morning. We'll just settle in with the sound of this bowl. Find a nice deep breath in wherever you are. Find some length in the spine. Let something go as you breathe out. Just breathing here, witnessing how the breath moves in and out of the body, traveling up and down the Sushumna, the spinal column. You can imagine this breath illuminating everything that it touches within you. And we'll jump right into Viloma from this place here. We'll take a smooth breath in. Smooth collective breath out. Breaking that inhale up into 5 even parts. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Full. Smooth breath out. Good. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Full. Exhale. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Full. Exhale. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Full. Lingering here for just a moment, settling the body. And then smooth exhale. Same thing now in reverse. Smooth breath in, it fills. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty out. Inhale. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty. Inhale. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty. Inhale. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty. Last one, smooth inhale. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty. Smooth breath in. Pause here for just a moment. Tuck the chin for Jalandhara Bandha. Feel where the volume of your breath is in your body. See if you can sink it down slightly. As you're ready, lift the chin from the chest. Gentle release of the breath. Good. Natural breath returns. We'll get started this morning down on our backs in a Supta Baddha Konasana. You can go ahead and journey your way there. Soles of the feet come together to touch, knees open wide. You can play with the distance of your feet to your hips. A little bit closer is going to target more of the inner thighs. A little bit farther is going to be a gentler stretch, a little bit softer for the low back. And then right away, you can decide to stay in center, or you can reach the arms up overhead, grabbing opposite elbows, finding a little crunch and taking it up and over to the left side, getting a little extra stretch through right side body. Settling everything back down to the earth. Arriving here in breath. Tuning back into that origin of the breath. Watching its journey through the body. And letting that journey light you up from the inside out. Witnessing this kind of push and pull with gravity as you breathe in, the body kind of lifts up off of the earth. As you breathe out, the body softens into gravity's pull. With your next inhale, go ahead and journey back through center. Take it up and over to the other side. Nice reach through that left elbow. Left side body is wide open. And then settle the body down onto the earth. Setting down, setting down, setting down. Coming back to center. You can stay in the side bend, just coming back to your center is what I mean here. We're breathing here into that left side bend. Allowing that breath to ground us into this moment. Noticing with just one more breath here where you can soften, where you can allow. And then we'll journey on back through center. Bring the hands down to the outsides of the knees. Use the hands to close the knees together. Heel toe the feet to the wide edges of your mat for a broken bridge. Toes in, heels out, knees falling in together. Breathing all the way down the spinal column once again. Breathing particularly into the low back. And from here, we'll pull the right knee up into the chest, lengthen through the left leg. Right knee up and around the rib cage, left leg long on the ground. Flex the left toes. Yeah, you can find some rotations in the air with that right foot. If that feels good, exploring the ankle. And we'll find a half happy baby, reaching the right arm to the inside of the right leg, grabbing onto the shin, the ankle, or the foot, flexing the foot, and drawing the knee down and around the rib cage. Yeah, left leg is still active and strong, good. Back of the knee is pressing down towards the earth. Left glute is engaged. Nice way to open the front of the hip. Good. From here, lengthen that right leg, interlace the fingers behind the right leg. Flexing through the toes. Big breath in here. And slowly lower right leg back down to the earth. Left knee pulls up and around the rib cage. Maybe some rotations in that left ankle. Getting active and strong through the right leg, flexing through the toes. Half happy baby. Left arm to the inside of the left leg. Good. Keep pressing the back of the right knee down to the earth. Keep squeezing right glute. Active here, even though we're on our backs. Actively spreading the breath through the body. And then we'll extend left leg long, interlace the fingers at the back of the leg. Still active, still flexing both toes here. Good. Slowly release left leg all the way down to the earth. Inhale, both legs up long, flex through the toes, arms by the sides, breath in. Exhale the lower halfway down. With your next inhale, lift right leg straight up, left leg hovers just above the earth. Exhale, heels meet in the middle. Inhale, left leg lifts, right leg hovers. Exhale, meet in the middle. Inhale, right leg high, left leg low. Exhale, middle. Inhale, left leg high, right leg low. Exhale, middle. Inhale, right leg high, left leg low. Exhale, middle. Inhale, left leg high, right leg low. Exhale, middle. Stay here and breathe. Option to reach the arms forwards, peeling the chest, the shoulders rather, off of the earth. Still breathing here, nice and steady. One more inhale. Exhale, let it all go, back down to the earth. You can pull the knees into the chest and draw some circles in the air with the knees. Draw your circles the other way. And then begin to rock and roll forwards and backwards along your spine. Coming on up into a seat for some more breath. We'll find a couple rounds of Kapalbhati. Forceful exhales through the nose. The inhale is just a little softening in the low belly to allow the breath back in. All the awareness is down here on the belly. The chest is really relaxed for this. As an example, it'll look something like this. Belly button pressing back to the spine and releasing to allow the breath back in. We'll find a few rounds of that and some rounds of Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. For this one, index and middle finger bent into the palm, right thumb to right nostril, right ring finger to left nostril, and we'll just alternate. Okay? Smooth breath in, let it fill. Smooth breath out, let it settle. Good. Preparing for Kapalabhati. Inhale halfway full. Forceful exhales through the nose begins. Good. Any pace that works for you, find it here. If you become short of breath, just slow it down. Good. Really bringing that awareness to that low belly, making sure that it's pressing the air out. Yeah, just another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it all the way out. Pausing empty at the bottom. A gentle breath in fills belly, rib cage, and chest. Hold full at the top. Tuck the chin, Jalandhara Bandha, throat lock. Volume of your breath in the Samana region, the space between nipple line and navel. Resting right here. Good. Release your bandhas, release chin from chest, release the breath. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Find a second round of that same style. Inhale halfway full to prepare. Forceful exhales through the nose begins. Good. Listening to your body. Allowing this breath to clear, to clarify. Good. Just here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it all the way out. Pause, empty, chin to chest, Jalandhara Bandha. The space behind the navel draws backwards. Optional Mula Bandha, pelvic floor squeezes in and up. You're right there. Trust it. Good. Release your bandhas, release chin from chest. Smooth inhale, fills bottom to top. Hold full. Tuck the chin once again, Jalandhara Bandha. Volume of your breath sinks down to that Samana region. Optional Mula Bandha, pelvic floor in and up. Drop into stillness. Good. Release your bandhas, release chin from chest, release the breath. Smooth inhale. Smooth exhale. Find your breath moving naturally once again. And we'll prepare that right hand for Nadi Shodhana, bending the index and the middle finger into the palm. Right thumb comes up to right nostril. Inhale slowly, gently through the left. Close left nostril. Slow, gentle breath out through the right. Good. Inhale right. Close right. Gentle exhale through the left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Go ahead and float the hands back down to the lap. Breathe through both nostrils. When you're ready, we'll roll over the shins and find a tabletop shape. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. A few rounds of cat-cows, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze with the breath in to open the front line of the body. Exhale to round inwards, tucking the chin and the tailbone. Back line of the body opens. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round in. A couple more rounds of breath on your own. Any organic movement is welcome. And we'll meet again in a neutral tabletop. Step one foot back and then the other for a high plank. Firing up the core once again, firing up that energy within. Reach the crown of the head forwards. Option, of course, to drop the knees down for this. Integrate the breath. Really let me hear the breath. This is how we power up. Palms are pressing, heels are drawing back towards the back room. Good. From here, lower down to the forearms, forearm plank. Good. Still an option to drop the knees down. See if you can squeeze the elbows towards the toes. The toes are pressing up towards the elbows. Low belly is turned on for this. Breath in, breath out. Replace forearms with the palms. Back up to high plank, Phalakasana. Breath in. Exhale, down dog, send the hips up and back. Few rounds of breath here. You can shake the head, yes and no. Wiggle out through the hips. With your next inhale, we'll bring the right leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Hasta Bandha in the hands. All 10 knuckles are pressing down to the earth. We're breathing here. The chin is tucked and the right heel is pulled up towards the glute. You can stay right here or you can find some little circles. We'll inhale to the right armpit. Exhale down to the right wrist. Inhale, left wrist across the body. Exhale, left armpit. Inhale, right armpit. Exhale, right wrist. Inhale, left wrist. Exhale, left armpit. Inhale, center. Exhale, step the foot through, drop the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Lift up through the heart with the inhale. Exhale to send the hips backwards. Straighten through right leg, flex the right toes. You can grab some blocks underneath the hands if that feels good in your body. We're pressing out of the left shin, top of the left foot to stabilize the pelvis, and we're folding forwards over our lengthened right leg. If you like, you can take the hands up and over to the right side of your space, targeting the right IT band. Good. Coming back to center, walk the hands around the foot, re-bend into that right knee. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then sweep the arms back behind you, airplane arms. Hovering here in this high lunge, we're really pressing off of those back toes. Back heel is lifted. Reaching through the crown of the head. With your next inhale, we'll sweep the left arm forwards and back, opening up into a warrior two. Back foot pivots to 90. Inhale to straighten through both legs, palms meet up overhead, gaze towards the window. Exhale back into your warrior two. Good, settle down low. Soften through the shoulders. Reverse your warrior, right arm up and back. Good. You can stay here, simply expanding through the arms. If you'd like an added shoulder stretch, you can bend the right arm so that the palm comes to the upper back. Left hand can come to the elbow, or you can find a full bind. Left arm up and back. Good, keep bending into that front knee. If you've got that bind, go ahead and re-extend the arms. Sweep it forwards. Right arm reaches with the breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm lowers, left arm lifts up overhead. Option to reach the left arm forwards for an extra side body stretch. Option to reach the right arm forwards, extra side body strengthening. Breath moves. Feel the groundedness in your feet, the openness in the heart. Good. Our next inhale will bring us all the way back into a reverse triangle, straighten through the back leg, through both legs rather. Squeeze the inner thighs. And then open up into a 5-pointed star. Heels are in, toes are out. Arms in extension. Sink down into a goddess squat. You can find some, little wiggles, little bounces, just feeling into this hip space for a moment here. Exploring. And then we'll come to stillness. You can even close down the eyes for this. Really thinking about that external rotation through the thighs. Sinking the hips straight down, no duck booty, right? Pelvis is kind of tucked here slightly. Nice lift in the heart. Breathing into it. Good, we'll inhale to expand, 5-pointed star. Rotate the heels to 90, fold forwards for Prasarita. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale to fold. Just a couple breaths here. Sending the energy down the back line of the body. You can loosen through the jaw. And then we'll find a halfway lift on the inhale. Find Skandasana to the back of your space, or a deep side lunge, whatever feels accessible in your body. Good. So active through the feet here, pressing into the earth, lifting through the heart. Nice. Our breath is still with us, even here. If you've got a bind going on, we'll go ahead and release it. Hands come back down to the earth. Walk yourself to the front of your space. Hands come to frame the right foot. Sorry, the left foot rather. Nope, the right foot, yep. Lift up through the left, finding a standing splits. It's about to get more complicated than that. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold, cross the left leg behind the right. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, ground the hands down, walk them to the right side, bumping the hips to the left, targeting that left IT band. Good, head gets heavy. Let the breath be your anchor point. Bringing you right back here. Nothing else in front of you but this moment. We'll journey the hands back through center. Identify the left foot, press it down into the earth. Identify the right foot and draw it up with you as you rise into Ekapada Tadasana. Right knee comes up to hips height. Right knee hips height, left foot is pressing down into the ground. And then we'll twist right arm down and back, opening to the green wall. Good. Toes are flexed. You can simply play here with balance. You can bring the left hand to the outside of the knee. If you like, you can bind onto the pinky toe edge side of the right foot, extending it long. Or pressing down through the standing leg and lifting through the crown of the head. Good. Breath is with us. If you've got that bind, go ahead and release it. And we'll sweep right leg backwards, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Left arm dips down low to the ground, maybe a block. Right arm up high, stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Good. Nice. Gaze can be down at the ground for the most stability, over at the side for a challenge, or maybe even all the way up at the sky for the most challenge. Support yourself with the breath. Let it be felt. Funky transition here. We're gonna land both hands down, land the right toes down, and then walk the hands to the left side, crossing left knee over the right. Yeah, coming into cow face pose, Gomukhasana. Good. If this feels intense at all, you can extend the right leg long. Otherwise, we'll bring the arms up overhead. Little side body stretch over to the left. Grounding down through right hip. Reaching through right fingertips. Good. Inhale to rise once again. And for full Gomukhasana, we'll bend left elbow. Right hand can come once again to the elbow, or you can find that full bind back behind you. Option to stay here lifted, maybe just closing down the eyes. Option to fold. Good. With your next breath in, we'll rise once again, unraveling the arms. Funky transition. We'll lean up towards the top of the space, grounding down through right hand rather. Slide right foot backwards, so you're in the supported side plank. You can stay here, or you can float the left foot back to meet the right. Good. Lifted through the hips. Nice. Committed to the breath. Another inhale here. Exhale, ground both hands down, high plank, Phalakasana. Inhale. Hips up and back, down dog. Hips high, head low. Collective breath in. Side out. Inhale, the left leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Good, rounding the spine in. See if you can draw that heel up towards the glute. Option to stay or option to find that little flow. We'll inhale up to the left armpit. Exhale, left wrist. Inhale, right wrist. Exhale, right armpit. Inhale, left armpit. Exhale, left wrist. Inhale, right wrist. Exhale, right armpit. Inhale, left armpit. Exhale, left wrist. Inhale, right wrist. Exhale, left armpit. Inhale, center. Exhale, ground the foot down. Drop the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Drop the hips. Lift the gaze. Open heart. Breath in. Exhale, send the hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Left leg is long. Left toes are flexed. Maybe there's some blocks under the hands. Find a halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale to fold. Good. Really flexing through those left toes. Engaging through left quad to safely open the back of the left leg. And if you found that variation on the other side, hands walk to the outside of the left leg, targeting the left IT band. Good. Coming on back to center when it's time. Rebend into that left knee. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, and then hover the arms back behind you. Just a little halfway lift in the upper body here with airplane arms. Press down through the feet to stabilize. Hug the muscles around the spine, stabilizing the upper body. With your next inhale, we'll open all the way up into a warrior two. Back foot pivots. Good. One time straight through both legs, palms meet up overhead. Exhale back into your warrior two. Strengthen your foundation. Awareness right here. Stay committed to that front knee bend and then reverse your warrior, left arm up and back. Good. Option to stay or option to find that arm bind. Left arm bends, right hand comes to the elbow. Or right thumb can come down, and you bind the fingers together. If the fingers don't quite grab, you can always grab onto your clothing, a little extra opening. Good. Still melting in that front knee bend. Go ahead and release your binds. Return to your warrior two. Breath in, reach. Breath out, left arm lowers, right arm lifts. Option to reach the right arm towards the front of your space. Option to match with the left arm for a little bit more core. Good. Keep pressing through the pinky toe edge side of that back foot. Keep utilizing that breath as your anchor point into right here. Nothing else but this. This is where you alchemize. Let it be felt. With your next inhale, we'll rise all the way up into that reverse triangle, straighten through both legs. Right arm lowers, left arm lifts. Good, taking up space on that left side body. And then find that five-pointed star once again. Heels in, toes out. Fingertips spread wide, arms spread wide. And then melt down into the hip space. Good, finding that nice straight down position of the whole pelvis, the tailbone. Sinking down low. Maybe you lift the heels. Good. Can you soften through the shoulders? Real active reach through the crown of the head. Breath is steady. And then we'll drop the heels down. Inhale, 5-pointed star once again. Rotate the feet to 90, fold forwards. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Exhale, Skandasana or deep side lunge to the back of your space. Good. Active feet, active press. If you've got a bind, go ahead and release it. Staying low, walk yourself towards the front of your space, framing the left foot, standing splits, right leg up and back. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Right leg crosses behind the left. Halfway lift once again, lengthening through the spine. Exhale to fold, maybe grabbing some blocks. We'll walk the hands up and over to the left. Breathing all the way down that right IT band. Coming back to center, press down through right foot. Light on the left foot. We'll begin to rise. Left knee up to hips height. Arms up overhead. Flex through left toes. And then a little twist open to the windows. Left arm down and back. Good. Option to place the hand on the knee or connect the hand with the outside of the foot. Extend the leg long. Good. Every inhale is a lengthening of the spine. Every exhale is a rooting through that standing leg. Beautiful. If you've got that bind, go ahead and release it. Gently begin to swim that left leg backwards, coming into half moon. Ardha Chandrasana, right arm lowers, left arm lifts, stacking the hips. Maybe a block under the hand. Choosing the direction of your gaze. Good. Choosing commitment to the breath. Another inhale here. Exhale to ground both hands down. Tap the left toes down behind you and then walk the hands to the right, stacking right knee all the way over the left for Gomukhasana, cow face pose to the other side. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Option to extend that bottom leg once again. Grounding through both hips. Find a nice side bend towards the back of the space, grounding down through left hip. Good. Another inhale across the side body. Exhale, grounding down. Inhale to rise once again. This time, let's see, right arm bends. Left hand can come to the elbow or left thumb down. You can find that full bind. Option to stay. Option to fold down over your legs as they are. Good. Rising back up when it's time, unraveling the arms. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up high. We're sliding left leg backwards, coming into that supported side plank. Maybe the right leg floats. Hips are lifted, heart is open. Good. Breath in. Exhale, Phalakasana, both hands down. Breath in here. Exhale, down dog, send it up and back. Lift up through the heels on your inhale. Melt the heels down, exhale. Let's go ahead and melt the knees down too and find child's pose. Big toes together to touch, knees out open wide. Melt the heart down to the earth. If it feels good in your shoulders, you can connect the palms together, bend the elbows, and bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. Good. Just regulating the breath here. Listening within. Go ahead and re-extend the arms if they're bent. Begin to walk yourself back into a tabletop shape. Knees are hip width distance. And then we'll pop up onto just the knees. Setting up for camel pose. Hands can come to the low back as if you're sliding your hands into back pockets. Find a lot of engagement in the glutes here. Press the hips way, way forwards. Shoulder blades roll down and back. Begin to lean backwards, taking the gaze high. Belly button lifts to chest, chest lifts to chin. Chin lifts high. Breathing here. We haven't done a lot of back bends today. Listen to your body. If you feel it, you can reach for the heels. If your body's asking for a little bit more support, keep pressing the hands into the low back. In any variation, keep pressing the hips forwards, forwards, forwards. We'll come back to center, slowly lifting. Settling back down onto the hips. We're going to combine a couple things here. We're going to do another round of Kapalbhati, that forceful breath out through the nose, belly button snapping back to the spine. We're going to do it in fire toes. So go ahead and come back onto the palms. Tuck all 10 toes underneath you. Settle down onto the heels. Make sure your pinky toes are part of it. Inhale to reach up through the crown of the head. Heart is open. Exhale to settle. Preparing for Kapalbhati. Inhale halfway full. Forceful exhales begins. Good. Choosing your pace. Awareness within. Good. Over halfway. Stick with it. Just here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it all the way out. Stay in it. You got it. Holding empty. You're right there. Big breath in. Fills low belly. Rib cage. Chest. Hold full. Tuck the chin. Jalandhara Bandha. See if you can sink the volume of your breath down to that mid-region. Optional Mula Bandha. Witness yourself right here. Good. Release Release your bandhas when you're ready. Release the breath. You got it. Breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down to the earth. Leaning forwards, untuck those beautiful toes. You can pitter-patter through the tops of the feet, or simply sit back onto the heels, maybe grounding the hands behind you and lifting the knees for a little reverse stretch on the top of the feet. Good. Grounding the knees down once again. We'll just sit to either side, coming all the way down onto the back body once again. Feet are planted, arms by your sides. Inhale to squeeze the glutes, send the hips up high, active bridge pose. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. Good. Squeeze those glutes, lift those hips, big breath in. Exhale to settle the body back down onto the earth. Right leg extends, breath in. Cross right leg over the left knee. That's so funny, everyone extended forwards. Right leg extends to the sky. Yeah, we're finding a supine figure four, so you can stay here with the right ankle on the left thigh, or you can pull the left knee into the chest. Or you can find a little twist, dropping everything over to the left side. Notice everywhere that your body is making contact with the earth. And allow yourself to soften into that place where you're being held. Take one big belly breath here. Let it go. Come on back through center if you've journeyed off. Ground both feet down. Sway the knees side to side. I'll find it on the other side. Left leg lifts, breath in. Left ankle to right thigh, supine figure four. You can stay or you can float the right knee up into the chest. Or you can drop the legs all the way over to the right for that supine twist. Continuing to integrate the breath in this shape. The body softens, but the breath is actively moving what's ready to move. Continuing to spread that awareness through the whole body. big belly breath here. Let it go. Journey on back through center. Uncross those legs. Plant the feet, sway the knees side to side. And then we'll pull the knees up into the chest. Flip the feet up to the sky. Find a little happy baby here, grabbing onto shins, ankles, or feet. If there's anything else that the body's asking for, feel free to find it in these last few moments. And then we'll bring the knees into the chest. Wrap yourself up into a tiny little ball. Give yourself a big old squeeze, big breath in. Hold at the top, squeeze it all in. Squeeze the toes, the face, the fingertips. Let it all go. Softening the body down, down, down to the earth. For your Shavasana. Begin inviting the breath back into the body in a way that draws your awareness along with it. If you feel called, you can begin to awaken the body. Maybe finding some movement in the fingers, toes, joints. Maybe finding a full body stretch, reaching in opposites, taking up space. Trusting that you deserve to take up space. Embodying these next few breaths as you begin to rise into a seat at the top of your mat, taking your time to get there. Eventually arriving in that seat, prayer palms together to touch. And we'll seal our journey together with the gentle sound of Om. Find a cleansing breath in to prepare. Sigh it out. Inhale for Om. Bowing inwards to this journey of yoga. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for coming this morning. If you have any, you're so welcome. If you have any questions or would like to connect, I'll be here. It's already March somehow, so we're already sharing that Reunify is turning 7 in April, early April. We're gonna have our anniversary party in the outdoor space, so put it on your calendars. It's gonna be a good time. Thank you guys. Or continue to be yogi and zen and don't think about calendars. That's cool too.